Welcome back to Soon 73 Tai Chi, here at the Canaveral National Seashore today. When you are in a new place, it's vitally important to get oriented to your space. It's always good to check in. Where is my 12 o'clock? Ideally, our right toe points at 1:30. We know where our 3 o'clock is, our 4:30. Our 6 o'clock is directly behind. 7:30, 9 o'clock, 10:30 is ideally where we would begin with the left toes pointing to 10:30. Go through our flow as we have it so far and add in our next move, which is leisurely taiko to the left. We begin in Wu Ji, connecting with the deep, slow breath in and out of the nose. Tip of tongue on roof of mouth facilitates a deep belly breath, the healthiest way to breathe. Once we connect with our breath, we go from Wu Ji into Tai Chi by directing our attention to 10:30, shifting the weight left so the right toes can point to 12. The weight is centered as the hands rise towards 10:30, palm facing palm. They drop low at the belly as we sink the weight to the right foot. The left foot floats out to 10:30. The hands rise and extend with the follow step, turning towards 1:30 as the right palm turns up. We make the connection with the left hand, pivoting first on the left foot, and then on the right, only as far as we can hold good alignment. Back to face 9 o'clock, we step into our uprooting push, aligning the left heel with the right foot, pivoting into shoulder width position. The full breath in through the nose expands the hands. The relaxed breath out allows them to come back in. Single whip left, stepping slightly forward or 12 and left, an uprooting push, turning the waist opens just the right hand. All the weight shifts to the left foot. As we touch the right toes in front, the right fingers point down. In lifting hands, we step on the right foot as the hands meet at the chest. Left foot adjusts to shoulder width, pushing straight forward. In white crane flashes wings. We withdraw the hands back to the chest for the open and the close that's driven by the breath. Brush knee left, shifting the weight to the right foot. We hold the baby. We adjust the left foot. Stepping into our left bow stance, we turn and face 9 o'clock with the follow step, going flat as we adjust our hands and begin playing the lute, picking up the left toes. They come in and touch. We step lightly with the toes to 7:30 as we begin move 12. The right hand parries towards 9. It flips as we step with the right foot. Toes are turned out slightly towards 10:30. When we step into the punch, now the left toes face directly at 9. Punch with follow step. Stepping back, the fists open. We pick up the left toes, they come in and touch. We step again towards 9 and give an uprooting push where our follow step brings the right heel in alignment with the left so we can pivot back to 12 and take another full mindful breath in, opening hands, breathing out, the hands close. Brush knee right. Standing on the left foot, we hold the baby, adjusting the right foot, stepping with the toes directly towards 3 for brush knee and follow step. Leisurely Tai coat. I feel like I went too far. No, I didn't. Bringing in the hands, the right foot comes in. We step lightly and give a chop to the throat. Step back, raising the right toes, turning only as far as we can hold alignment. We step into the uprooting push to 3, where the left heel aligns with the right so that the right toes can pivot back to 12. For another mindful breath in, letting the hands open. Breathing out, the hands close. Single whip back to the left. Standing on the right foot, the left foot steps back. Once we feel it flat, the palms open to 12 in an uprooting push. Turning the waist opens the right hand towards the right. Turning the waist back to the left brings in the right toes. We reverse the flow, pivoting on the left heels. To conclude part 1, which is right here at fist under elbow. But we do not stop in our flow. We move right into repulse monkey to the left. The left foot creating space, stepping down to 6. And the follow step takes our weight as we bring in the left toes and transition into repulse monkey to the right, or facing 12 o'clock. Then brush knee left. The right toes turn into 10:30 as we hold the baby. We look to 9. We step to 9 and brush knee left. Today's lesson is leisurely Tai coat left. So the left hand comes up like drawing a gun. The right foot goes back. The weight comes to the back foot as the hands lower. The left palm comes into the belly as the left foot's toe touches. It steps out as the hands rise to the chest. We give the left foot weight and the chop to the throat. We step back, raising the left toes in a little turn of the waist, which flips the left hand up to the sky. One more uprooting push towards 9, where the right heel comes into alignment with the left. At that point, we have finished our next move in Sun 73, leisurely Tai coat to the left. Since we've already learned the full leisurely Tai coat to the right, all we're doing in this lesson is reviewing that leisurely Tai coat that we are familiar with, but this time we're doing it towards our 9 o'clock instead of towards our 3 o'clock. Let's go over that now. After our brush knee left, we're in this position where all of the weight is on the left foot, which is toes directly at 9. The right foot is in a follow step with the ball of the foot only touching. To begin the footwork of leisurely Tai coat, we simply adjust the back foot. Maybe it needs to go back a little bit, or maybe we just take it flat with the right toes angled to about 10:30. We shift the weight off the left foot, pick it up, bring it in and touch the toes. Then once again, we step right back into our left bow stance, give the left foot weight with a follow step coming in. The follow step then takes our weight again. We raise the left toes. And by turning the waist left, the toes turn with us. We turn the body back to 9, give a little adjustment of the left foot towards 9, and then step in with the follow step. We'll review the footwork 2 more times before bringing in the hands. So after brush knee left, we're in this position with the weight all on the left foot facing 9 o'clock. So the weight's all on our left foot. Now our back right foot can either go back a little if we need more space, or we can just take that right foot flat with the toes to 10:30. It takes our weight. The left foot comes up. The ball of the foot touches with no weight. Again, the left heel touches as we step toward 9. We feel the foot go flat. We feel it take our weight. The right follow step comes in. It goes back again to take our weight. This time, the left toes rise with no weight, and by turning our waist, the left foot comes with us. We only turn our waist as far as we can take the nose in line with the navel. Then we turn the waist back to 9 o'clock, step in an adjustment with the left foot towards 9, and the right follow step aligns the right heel with the left heel. One more review of the footwork. After brush knee, we're in this position with the weight on the left foot. If we need to, the right foot can go back a little or just take it flat. Stay tall, shifting the weight. Don't lean. Pick up the left foot. Bring in the toes to touch. Step lightly forward. Once we know the foot is flat, we give it our weight. The right foot then touches on the ball of the foot in the follow step. That goes back again, taking our weight. Now the left toes rise. And by turning our waist, the leg is so relaxed, it turns right back with us to face 9. We adjust the left foot, and the right follow step comes in. Let's do one more time with the feet. After brush knee left, the right follow foot adjusts. It takes our weight without leaning. We pick up the left foot, bring it in to touch the toes. Step again towards 9, floating the left foot down, giving it our weight. The right foot adjusts in a follow step that then takes our weight again as we raise the left toes. They come with us as we turn the body left, turn the body back towards 9, adjust the left foot, and it takes our weight. Right foot follow step. Let's add in the hands. Brush knee left, ends with the hands in this position. The right hand's in front of the shoulder. When we step back with the right foot, the left hand comes up and over the right on our center line. The hands come down to the belly as we shift the weight back to the right foot. The left palm now faces the belly as it comes in with the left foot. The left palm faces the sky and the right fingers touch while the left foot goes out. The hands rise. We shift our weight to the left foot and extend the hands. The follow step comes in. We step back onto the right foot, picking up the left toes. The arms just hold their position until we can no longer turn the waist. Then we flip the left fingers to the sky. The right hand supports behind the thumb. We adjust the left foot, and we end our leisurely Tai Chi in an uprooting push with the pinky side of the hand towards 9 o'clock. Do it a few times. After brush knee left, step 1 in leisurely Tai Chi. Left hand draws a gun, right foot back. 2, shift the weight back, lower the hands. 3, bring the left palm towards the belly as the left foot comes in. In 4, we step towards 9, the left hand rises. Palm to the sky. In 5, we step in to the chop. In 6, we bring the weight back to the right foot. In 7, we turn the waist, flip the left hand fingers to the sky for the 8th part of leisurely Tai Chi, which is to step into the uprooting push. I'm going to come a little closer, even though you already know this movement from the right, just so you can see my hands. So step 1, Right foot back, left palm turns towards the body as it comes up and over the right. The left palm is facing 12 as it lowers. Step 2. In step 3, the left palm comes in with the left foot coming in. In step 4, the left palm turns up and rises as we step, touching on the pinky side. In 5, we step in to the chop. Step 6, we take the weight back, raising the left toes, turning the waist, the hand comes around. As we come back to face 9, now the right fingers touch on the thumb side of the wrist, and we step into the uprooting push towards 9 o'clock, where we align our right heel with our left heel. That will carry us back to our open and close, which comes next. Let's do it a few more times. First is our brush knee to the left, leisurely tight toe to the left. Left hand up, right foot back. Hands lower on the center line. The left foot and the left palm come into the body. Step towards 9, left foot rises, right fingers touch pinky side. Step into the chop to the throat. Step back, pick up the left toes, turn the waist, let the whole body turn. The left fingers flip up. So now right fingers support the thumb side of the wrist in the uprooting push. Ideally, the right heel is lining up with the left heel there, because our next move is to come back to open and close. So be aware of that follow step when we come into it. Let's do one more time here, facing 9 o'clock, and brush knee left. Leisurely tie coat, left hand up, right foot back. Bring the weight to the right foot as the hands lower. Left palm into the belly while left foot comes in. Left foot steps to 9 while hands rise to the chest. Step into and extend the hand. Now, when we step back, we open the elbow a little so the hand stays where it was as we turn the waist. This gives us more space between the hand and the body as we come into the final part, step 8, the uprooting push, where the right heel should align with the left. As we come around here, we first bring the hands up with the right fingers touching, the hands extend. As we make our circle now, the right fingers come around to the thumb side of the wrist to support the push. When we make this turn, one of the things I frequently see in live classes is that people will bring their hand really close into their body. But ideally, there's some distance so that really there should be space, about a hand's width here between these hands and the body after we come around to our twirl. This way it'll keep the arm open, the armpit doesn't feel collapsed, and we're not crunched in on ourselves. So as we come out, we come around and just turn the hand, but hold that space between the body before extending the hands in the uprooting push, which is the 8th part of leisurely tie coat. With those details now, let's go through it again, and I'm going to count the steps for us. After brush knee left comes leisurely tie coat left with step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the left toes are up in our twirl, which is number 7, and 8, we align the right heel with the left, because after this move, we come back to face 12 o'clock in another mindful breath in the open and close. I know, it's different than doing it to the right. That's why we're going to do it a few more times. After brush knee left is leisurely Tai Coat, where the left palm faces the body while the right foot goes back. The hands lower together and they are right on our center. As they come in, they should be right beneath the navel, not off to the right or the left. They rise up to about the height of the chest and extend to about the same height. Here, we keep the elbow open so that as we turn in our twirl, we have created some space between the hands and body for the uprooting push. I'm going to do it again with the count. Some people like the count, some people don't. So I try to give you both. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So aligning the right heel with the left. But we'll go over that. Leisurely Tai Coat to the left is enough on its own. One more time together and then we'll put it into our flow. So, brush knee left and leisurely Tai Coat. 1, hand up, foot back. 2, shift the weight, the hands lower. 3, the foot comes in, the hands come in. 4, we step lightly, the hands rise. 5, step into the chop. 6, take the weight off the left foot. 7 is our twirl. 8 brings us to the uprooting push. From there, we'll close. One demo right from the front so you can see everything I'm doing. So brush knee, leisurely Tai Coat, step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, pick up the left toes, 7 is our turn, and 8 is the uprooting push towards 9. And ideally here I have placed my right heel so that when I put it down and turn, my feet are shoulder width facing 12 o'clock. Let's put it all together. Section 2, and then we'll throw in section 1 with leisurely Tai Coat left. But first, section 2 is here with right fist under left elbow. We move into repulse monkey to the left, or 6 o'clock. We transition into repulse monkey to the right, or 12 o'clock. Brush knee to the left, towards 9 o'clock. And today's lesson, leisurely Tai Coat left. Left hand up, right foot back. Bring the weight back, lower the hands. Bring the hands and the foot in towards the body. The hands rise as we step. We're supporting the pinky side of the hand in our chop to the throat. We step back, raising the left toes in our twirl. Now the right hand comes to support the thumb side in the uprooting push. The follow step aligns the heels. Let's put it all together from the beginning in our flow. We take a moment to just stand and relax and breathe a few slow breaths. And then we go from Wu Ji to Tai Chi, shifting the weight. The right toes turn to 12, centering the weight. The hands rise, palm facing palm. Fingers are facing 1030 throughout this movement. A follow step doesn't come too far forward. We pick up our left toes. We step towards 3 in an uprooting push, aligning the left heel so that the right toes can pivot back to 12. And the full deep breath in opens the hands, and then the breath out brings them together. Single whip left. The left foot steps out and towards 12, just a little. We open the palms. In the uprooting push to 12, we turn the waist, opening just the right hand. The waist brings us back to 12 with the right fingers pointing down. The hand rises as the left hand drops. They meet at the chest with the hands facing 12 o'clock. We push straight forward instead of the uprooting push. The hands withdraw, palm facing palm. As we breathe in, they open a little. As we breathe out, they close. Brush knee left, standing on the right foot. We adjust the left foot, stepping out in a left bow stance for brush knee and follow step. Playing the lute, the right foot goes flat. The palms face inward now, the left toes come up and touch as the hands come on the center line. We flip the hands as we step with the left toes to 730. The right hand's in front as we step with the right foot with the toes to 30. We shift weight, the left hand extends to 9. Stepping into a left bow stance, 2 fist form as we punch over the left forearm with a follow step that then adjusts and takes our weight. As the fists open, we pick up the left toes, we bring them into touch, we step towards 9, uprooting push, aligning the right heel with the left. We shift the weight, bringing the left foot back to the front. We center our weight and make sure to breathe in, opening the hands. Breathing out, we close the hands. Brush knee right. Standing on the left foot, the hands hold the baby. We look towards our 3. We step towards our 3 o'clock in a right bow stance. And leisurely tie coat to the right. The right hand draws the gun while the left foot steps back. The hands lower on the center line. The right palm comes in along with the right foot. The right palm flips up as we step to 3 and give a chop to the throat. The left foot takes our weight. Now the right toes come up in our twirl to the right. The hands flip so that we step to 3 in an uprooting push towards 3, where the left heel aligns with the right so that the right toes can pivot to the front. And we have a mindful breath in, letting the hands open. And our breath out brings the hands together. Single whip back to the left. A little step back, the foot goes flat. We give an uprooting push to the front. Turning the waist opens the right hand until we can no longer hold our alignment, where we shift the weight. Turning in the right toes, pivoting on the left empty toes to face 9. And punch to 9 as we end section 1 in right fist under elbow. We do not pause. We keep our flow as we transition into section 2, stepping towards 6. for repulse monkey, left. Then we bring the weight to the right foot, bringing up the left hand to hold the baby, now looking to 12, stepping out for repulse monkey to the right. The left foot takes our weight, so the right toes can come in holding the baby to transition into brush knee left. And today's lesson, leisurely Tai Chi to the left. Left hand up, right foot back. Weight back, hands come down. Left palm comes towards the body along with the left foot. The left foot steps with the toes to 9. We support the pinky side of the left wrist in the chop. We step back by turning the waist. We have our twirl where the right fingers trace around the wrist to support the thumb side in our uprooting push. The follow step aligns the right heel with the left heel so that the left foot can just pivot back, and we find shoulder width for another mindful breath in our open and close. In our next lesson, we're going to be reviewing getting into the nitty-gritty of the open and close, which to me is one of the most important aspects of Sun 73 Tai Chi. Now that you've practiced the open and close a number of times, our next lesson, we're going to be detailing the biomechanics of healthy breathing. Until then, keep practicing your flow, and I hope to meet you again here soon.